Hey guys, and welcome to the day 3 update. So we're still using the Vol Blade. We swapped to the Law of the Wild's Paw now that we're full crit. Still rocking kind of the same gear. Um, Full endurance charges and everything. This ring's crazy. It was a crazy ring. I dropped it, and then I just slammed the global crit multi on it and ended up being crazy. We got our ashes. Our boots are alright. Our gloves are alright. And then we got a Stygie with Chaos Res and Max Life. Um, we are avoid capping with this duel. We're gonna start our Summon Spectre and Animate Guardian today. So we also got the Forbidden Flash and Flame for Master of Metal, which helps with our Impale and makes us tankier. We crafted a literally perfect large cluster, and that let us just put a little bit more in. We're capping my fire res right now, and we're helping out with my decks with this duel. That's why it's there. We're hoping to drop it. Just a couple more life nodes and everything. You guys can see that in the POB. And then we got our Watcher's Eye with Chance to Impale, which isn't really good for us, but we'll take it. And then the gain a flash charge when you deal a critical strike. That's huge for us, just for permanent flask sustain, because we are relying on the flask to give us a bunch of crit. And then we'll cut to the POB here. All right, there's our POB there. So yeah, same tree. I'm missing a skill point, I guess, so probably just grab this endurance charge. We should always be at max endurance charges. And for skills, we hit rage actually on our coin corrupt here. So that was huge for us. We still need to add quality to everything. That'll bring us up to about 7 mil DPS. We're in sand stance. You know, we're looking good and tanky. Vision, Molten Strike. You know, without that on, brings us down. But, I mean, we're still super tanky. Blood and Sand. We want Blood Rage up to level 20, but right now we don't have the dex. Whirling Blades. And then these two summons off of our Ascendancy here, the Feral one. In the configs, you know, we have our power charges, we got our frenzy charges, we got our endurance charges, we're always fortified, we have elusive, we're at 30 rage all the time, we're always leeching as long as we're attacking. More than likely, we do have this. We go up, you know, it does give us a lot of our EHP, but, you know, boom. We've always impaled an enemy. We have a 100% chance. We always have our wolves, and we are in sand stance. If we go to blood stance, we do actually. Okay, this just isn't working. But yeah, you guys get the point. More damage, less damage. I don't know why that's not changing there, but we always have our flasks on because of that Watcher's Eye. So yeah, if you guys got any questions or concerns, that's my day 3. The biggest thing I would say, I sniped this Forbidden Flesh and Flame for like 6 div total, like 2 div for this one and 4 div for this one. And they did go up to like 40 div overnight. So yeah, good luck with that one, guys. But other than that, the build's relatively cheap. Watcher's Eye is like 150C. Um, just spam Reforge speed while the juice is cheap, and you'll end up with something like that pretty easily. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. There's the day 3 update. You guys got any questions or concerns, hit me up and just let me know. Peace out.